Hi everyone, this is Suzanne Wagner, and we are doing the numerology and the astrology for August 22nd, 2020. Welcome Virgos to the time of Virgo, and so I hope that you have a wonderful month that starts today. Okay, if you add all the numbers together of 822 through 2020, you get the number 16. If you add the 1 and the 6 together, you get the number 7. The number 7 is all about structure and strategy and the patterns that are necessary to promote life and to allow for life to continue. A tiger can't survive if it doesn't have prey and a wilderness for it to run around in. Bees can't survive without honey, and they have to have the pollen from the flowers to make the honey. So there are structures that we all need in order to survive and thrive. Without structure, the number 7, things in this world would not be able to stand up against this Earth's gravity. It is the structures that you build up in your life that support the continued growth and changes necessary for you to remain and evolve in this dimension. When your bones start to break down in old age, it is the marker of the beginning of a dying process. When rules and laws of a society are not adhered to, it is the beginning of the collapse of a government and a civilization. When you do not protect the wildlife of this planet, it is the beginning of another great extinction. When you are not willing to learn and expand your mind, it is the beginning of cognitive decline. Take a look at what is beginning to collapse and the structures around you that are beginning to decline. It is a warning. It does not need to be a fact. But you will have to do something drastic to shift the trajectory of the structure that has been built by you brick by brick. Sometimes you have to use your own structure to support another structure before it collapses. Sometimes you have to use everything that you have to give a failing structure a chance to rebuild and stabilize. There are moments when you need structures that bring in more depth and height. But this moment in history requires you to go wide and create a foundation that is broad enough to include everyone and everything. We will see if we can manage to do that before the tower collapses to the ground. The astrology today. The sun has entered into the mutable earth sign of Virgo. Figuring out how to put all the pieces together is a critical process for the next month. While the world feels like a massive game of pickup sticks, you also have some very practical concerns that are coming into your awareness quickly. The details of life take prominence, and you might feel as if you are running towards a finish line and everything is getting thrown in your path to trip you up and delay that completion. There seems to be no end to the bits of unfinished things to address and deal with. It seems to just never end. Just keep on chipping away at all of it. While there is always an end somewhere, right now we are still seeking that line. Isn't it interesting that we feel now that we are doing more than ever before? The Mayan, the Tibetan, and the Hopi calendars spoke of this accelerated time after the year 2013, and they were not wrong. In one day, each of us is doing much more than before with less rest and relaxation. The things that used to give us a breather and a break are not happening, such as, I'll use my examples, Zumba, ballet bar, yoga, meditation classes, pedicures, and massages. Those things that have been replaced now by the projects that have really needed to get done, and they are a way to maintain sanity and focus and feel accomplished. Because things in our government are continuing to be blocked and unchanging, it seems we all need to make many small changes in our world to feel as if we are progressing. Compliment yourself on your detail work and your organizational skills. Really look at all the things that you've managed to accomplish that have needed to be done for years, and now you are getting them done. You all deserve a cookie and a hug for your effort. Notice how you have rediscovered a missing part of yourself. You are finding joy in this world on a very different level. You are trying to serve others, and your routines have changed into more healthy behaviors. The moon rests in Libra, so there is a desire to not push, but to do the things that help maintain equilibrium. While that is going to be more difficult than you anticipate, just remember that you have proven that you are capable of handling a lot of things in a major world crisis. You got this. Some of the people that you are in relationship with, you are reeling from the continued stress and truths that are unraveling the dogma and the beliefs of the past. So be kind and don't act like a know-it-all. If you handle things the wrong way, you will seem impatient and reactive. Remember, passions are high, and arrogance and indifference are going to make things worse, not better. There is a Moon-Mars opposition that makes you feel as if you have less control than you want. It is designed to stir things up. You are going to have to take action and have activities and challenges at every turn. Emotionally, you may want to feel this moment, but it is designed to orient you in another direction. Okay, my quote for today. The blue jays today are annoyed and upset. Disturbed, they remind us of what we forget. They want what they want. They yell and taunt. They make their position loud and clear. They tell it to the ravens, who only laugh and jeer. Just because you are very loud does not mean that you should be proud. What you want is not absolute. Being obnoxious only leads to dispute. And my blog for today. My blog tip for today is sort of like a declaration. Okay, so my declaration is, I will not wait patiently for others to define my reality. I will not be quiet while some intend to destroy this world. I will not stand back and allow politicians to dismantle democracy. I will not play favorites because of someone's color or ethnicity. I will not listen to repeated lies without speaking out. I will not let my soul be tarnished by the destructive hate of others. I will not be blind to what is happening to democracy. I will not help the wealthy dismantle the laws and institutions that promote equality. I will hold truth in my heart and protect it with all I have. I will help others who are suffering at the hands of egomaniacs. I will care for those afraid and those needing support in this world. I will practice compassion and kindness on a level that expands my capacity to love. I will stand with you when the going gets tough. I will hold your hand, and together we will walk into a new and uncharted world. Thanks, everybody. You have a good day.